Alrighty, we're back. And one of your great black leaders have spoken out. Your B1 brother. When I first got on here, I watched Boyce Watkins too. My name is Nosy, pronounced with an OZ. I'm your nosy neighbor lady. This is your nosy neighbor lady show. Boyce Watkins went to Twitter. I saw this on Nick at Night page on IG. She always have really good stuff that I like. But he said, confession, when I was a 46-year-old single millionaire with a PhD, I could have had nearly any woman I wanted. I chose to marry a woman in her 40s because I didn't want to marry an idiot or a child. He went on to say, strategic men don't just pick women based on what they look like. So, you calling her ugly? And then it's so funny because he's like, didn't pick her off based off what she looked like, but you still kind of picked her based off what she looks like, and she's not an ugly woman, but she is very, very fair-skinned. And she does possess a particular phenotype, even in her hair texture. I don't know how light she is, but she looks pretty light. And it's just like the comments were crazy. And one guy just say, bro, delete it, or do you love her or not? But it's still like, with all this new relationship advice being on the forefront of black women's mind and black people's mind, it makes everybody think they're qualified to give dating or mating advice in a black community that does not value relationships, and a black community that has misled black women about relationships. And Boyce Watkins want to say what he want to say, and I'm not gonna act like I'm a relationship guru, but if I come on here and give y'all a little pieces of what I think, you can take pieces that are for you and leave the rest alone. Everything is not for everybody, but the numbers don't lie. So with Boyce Watkins coming out and trying to say this, only thing he is trying to act like is that older black men are worth marrying, and that older black men get married, which is a lie, an agenda in itself, and that older black men, if he was to get married, that he'd marry somebody his own age. So all of these are lies and agendas that he's pushing with this one sentence, saying that he could have had anybody, which is a lie and an agenda. But yes, did he have young girls coming after him and manipulating young girls and younger women? Yes, because he's a pro-black leader, or whatever you call these people. We just did Dr. Umar Wants a Date with you all. So it's just like Boyce is trying to promote educated black women, or educated light skin, or education biracial women to black men, or promoting older. We actually just got a lot of views just thinking about it. Matter of fact, he might have been over here. That black women should can get married to older black men when they're older. A lot of times black women are way more ahead in life in the real world. He just happened to be what did he call himself, a millionaire? Did he call himself a millionaire? Yeah, so he one millionaire out of 50 billion niggas who don't have anything with a PhD. So we know black men don't go to college. As Ebony K just told us, that it's this one needle in a haystack scenario. Just because you can find one person who disproves the rule does not mean it stops being the rule. Okay? Doesn't mean that things stop or is not real just because one person does it. But Boyce is not qualified to give out dating advice. Now, if he want to do them little panels or this or that, or I don't know what he doing over there these days. I don't go anymore. But it's just like everybody's not qualified to give all this advice out. And I'm qualified, not certified, but I'm definitely bona fide and qualified because, you know, when people have all these agendas and things, it's just really like, what are the motives? Are you trying to tell us that older black men get married? Are you trying to tell us that older black men are millionaires? Are you trying to tell us that older black men, if they get married, they're going to marry a black woman? That girl still possesses a phenotype of a biracial woman. The way her hair looks, that doesn't look like a fully black woman, but she could be a fully black woman. I could be fully mistaken. And we do colorism over here because sometimes it just is what it is, and things need to be said. It's we do all kind of black women issues, so I see so many different facets. And then just to act like she's ugly or like he settled for her, like he just really could have did better. Because a young girl who was gonna love him for who he was, I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it. Okay, if he could have went younger, she wasn't gonna love him for who he was like that girl doing. And then not off of her looks to go out his way, not off of her looks. That's the what do they call it? To me, it's called a sneak diss, but really it's the backhanded compliment. So that could have been left out the park. But see, now he want to advise men. And that's another thing. You want to guide black men now in dating. Why didn't you guide them back when you was 21? Since you got guidance. But still being 46 and getting married, the most of his life is behind him. He's not going to live that long. Yeah, he might live to 60 or 80 depending on his diet. Black men usually die kind of early. So he might, even if he lived to 70 or 80, whatever, his best years are still behind him. So all the youth and the stamina, she didn't get it. She didn't get it at 46. But at least she got a husband. So I'm not against this marriage at all. I'm not saying that. But it was just for him to go out his way to make this announcement that is really like a backhanded compliment. And that is jumping. It's just the constant manipulation that people are going out their way to do to black women. For me, it's the constant. They don't even sleep. When do these people sleep? Black women dating lives is this much of a what is it? But we know what it is. Black women are giving up on niggas. And the fucking world is petrified. Well, black community. That's all. So just go shaking your boots by yourself. It's still black women who gonna mess with black men. So it's not that big of a crisis. But maybe it is and we don't know. Maybe it's bigger than we think it is because we can't fathom it or we only see what we could see. Because see, black men online still see black women in real life. And I'm still going to keep saying, whether you're dissenting men, whether you're divested, whether you're masturbating, whether you're being celibate, whether you're trying to date out, whatever you are doing with your loins, it must be y'all doing something. Or whether y'all being lesbians too, y'all must be doing something. Or being virgins. And ain't nothing wrong with that either if y'all want to do that. Because who needs it? To go embarrass this woman like that. And we know she educated. I remember back when I used to watch it. I don't know what her degree is in, but we know she educated. So he want cool points for dating and not mating. I don't know if they have children together. I don't think they have children together if I'm not mistaken, but they might. I don't know. I'm not going to go look up Boyce Watkins. We got more pressing issues to cover. But it's just why? It's just nigga nature. That's what it is. Why? That tweet could have been left in his mind or wherever he do his stuff at, however he do, whatever he do, whenever he do it. Nobody needed to know all that. But see, black men are so used to bashing and hurting and tarnishing black women names. When it's time to say something kind and nice or sweet, they can't even say it because it ain't in them. They can't. How you talking about this woman like this? And that's your wife. After you carefully picked and you could have got a tenderoni. Since you so tender at 46. Girl. This type of shit just makes me sick. So y'all call Boyce Watkins or call Dr. Umar for a date or a lunch date that y'all pay $500 for, just call them up, call them up. So call them up, call them up, and I'm finna go. I'm gonna be being cute and beautiful like I be doing. So I don't have nothing else right now. I don't have anything else but me. So I don't even know if that was funny or not. I just wanted to get mad, but I couldn't even get mad because I'm not mad. It's just aggravated, and I'm embarrassed and ashamed to be a black woman after many days. It's just a bad joke that won't stop. So, so while y'all being beautiful and innovative and creative, I'm gonna see you later, and you come back and see me, and I'll be here, and we gonna do it all again on the night tree and back.